All right, hey guys, welcome to today's show. This is going to be a video on the incidents that happened yesterday in Buffalo. And I have a visitor here that's going to be annoying us throughout the day. So this is our office guest for the week. Yes, you want attention. So this video is going to be about the incidents yesterday in Buffalo. We're not going to talk any of the politics or guns or racial, anything like that. We're just going to kind of go over stuff to help protect you and your family. We can let everyone else discuss that stuff. That's not my cup of tea. So, you know what? Let's just get to the intro. All right. So, like I said, this is about the events of yesterday. What was it? Sunday, the 15th. So I never wanted to do these types of videos where I'm like responding to stuff in real time. Is not my cup of tea. But my daughter and I actually had this conversation for the last 2 weeks, so much so that I bought her this bag. It was shipped on the 9th. And yeah, so I ended up buying her the Vertex bag or whatnot because she, had concerns about active shooters. There was a whole little thing in her area, not at her school, but in her, I guess, county, where kids were making threats online with firearms. And the police went to their house the night before, arrested everyone, and, they recovered the firearms. But that got her thinking, which I didn't know that she had that concern. So we talked about it. So I was end up going to get her a bag. I wasn't going to rush it because school's almost over. So I was just going to, take my time, buy this, buy that, and just give it to her when school starts. But after the events of yesterday, I figured I might as well do it now. And if I'm doing it, somebody else probably has some concerns about it. So I just figured I'd do a video with you guys and show you my thoughts and what I'm going to put in her bag. And it might change as more details come out. And, if I see other people with better suggestions or better ideas, obviously I'm going to steal them and, make my daughter better prepared. So that's kind of the purpose of this video. So let's get started. So like I said, she wanted a bag. So she ended up liking this here, the Vertex Ready 2 bag. It's minimum. They have different colors. I think this is the color I would have picked for myself as well. So it's basically your standard bag. So you have your, your little admin pocket here, pencils, whatever. You have this main compartment here, laptop sleeve, another admin pocket, Velcro here at the top, or whatnot. And then where it gets kind of tactical, you have this panel here with Molly and Velcro, and it can also be tucked inside if you just want to rock the Velcro, the Molly all the time. But if not, you can have it out, and then you have additional storage down in here. All right. And so that's this bag. Now, the part that makes it ballistic is on the back. So it's obviously a separate, a separate item you have to buy if you want ballistic panels. So for some reason, even you look at Vertex, they put the panels here in that laptop sleeve. I don't know why. But they actually go back here. So you can reach here, lift this up here, and you can put the panel. There's like a little plastic, I think, knife / sleeve or something like that. So the panel can go in here. You put it right up in here, and then you just Velcro it closed, and then that's where your panel lives. Now, the part that I'm going to be focusing on, like everyone who's probably seen a video, they know that my daughter shoots pistols and rifle. And yes, I would love to equip her with a pistol and rifle, but I wanted to stay in school more, so we're not going to equip her with a pistol or rifle. So this here is just going to be more of a comms bag or E&E type bag for her. So we're just going to use this back panel that's Velcro. So kind of like I used to see this little advertisement here for it. So they make Velcro accessories So I'm going to be focusing on a couple of these, and I'll show you later which ones I'm going to focus on. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to build out this back portion here, and it's hard, and it has a hard foam here, so she'll never feel it on her back, you know. So she will never have to access this portion of the bag. It'll just be here, and hopefully she never has access to it, and she'll just use it as a regular book bag for school. So actually, I'm sorry, before we go too deep into the video, if you don't know me, my name is Roderick Honeycutt. I'm a certified firearms instructor. I'm also a certified instructor with AVERT. Let's see if we can get that on there. AVERT, that stands for Active Violence Emergency Response Training. So I like these guys because they're more hands-on with their classes. So with that class, you get to fight me. I have dummy guns. We have little foam balls that you throw, you know, at the attacker, and it's more hands-on, more group-oriented. And then it also covers emergency medical. So that's the AVERT class. I'm also certified with USCCA for their countering the mass shooter threat. And this one here is unlike AVERT, where it's more hands-on. This is more PowerPoint, but it is a lot of knowledge, a lot of information, a lot of stats. You know, it's more nerdy, let's call it. And and then you also have the option to purchase, you know, books to take home with you to study more. So that's my background, and that's why I kind of feel like I can somewhat speak on this situation. And I'm a father, and I, you know, want my child to be protected. So that's kind of that. So like I was saying, her bag is going to be more of a comms bag of, you know, hey, I need to get in touch with daddy, and I need to be able to, you know, stay as safe as possible until dad can come and get me, you know, be it school or somewhere else. So we just kind of go through everything. And let me unlock my phone before I show you this because it's kind of loud. All right. So the first thing that I'm gonna do with her is this little guy here. If you look up on Amazon Cargo, and then look up on the Google Play Store and the iPhone App Store, just type in Cargo. They have a little app, and so basically what it does is this your own little personal beacon, almost, you know, GPS, and excuse me. So it can do real-time tracking. So, and it's not supposed to work like this. I have this one connected to my phone and no one else's phone. So it doesn't, how can I explain it? It doesn't work the way it normally does. So it won't beep on this end and it won't beep on your phone. I just use this for demonstration purposes. So please take that caveat. And you might have seen me do this on Gun Girls Atlanta when she interviewed me. I showed this device as well. So you can twist this device and it will beep, and it lets the person on the other end know, hey, please follow me. So if you're, you know, I share this with realtors or other people that are by themselves. When I do my women's defensive pistol class, I show them this. And it's just a way, like if you're in somewhere sketchy, you know, you're in the office by yourself, or you're showing a property to someone late at night, you can just twist this, and whoever you designate as your protector, you know, and have it linked to their phones, they'll know that, hey, just follow me. You know, I'm not in trouble, but just, hey, follow me. Now, the part where it comes as a beacon, and let's make sure this is unlocked. Hold on, I lost cameras. There we go. Okay. So the thing that makes this pretty cool is we're going to try to pull this on camera. So if we pull it, you instantly get an alarm, and you just swipe it off and everything's good. All right. So she will have this. This will be how she initiates an emergency response. So she knows to pull it, and it will alert me on my phone. It works off of a cell phone. It works off of a cell phone tower. So as long as she has a cell phone signal, it'll reach me no matter where I'm at in the world. And if I have a cell phone, you know, signal. So that's how this works. She also knows, and this is just something that her and I discussed, is that she'll keep it on for like 5 minutes, turn it off, and pull it again. That way I know that she's still okay. It just kind of gives me that peace of mind, like she's still okay, because I'm coming to get her. I know she's still okay. All right. Now, that's that one. Now we're going to go into the next device that she's going to have on her. And this one here is called GoTenna. All right. If you can, there we go. So this is called GoTenna. So this here is similar. It has its own app as well, and it can track you as well. It also has an emergency beacon or an alarm you can push, and it'll just send out a signal. It's kind of different, but it works. So this one here, Bluetooth to your cell phone, but this has its own radio built inside. So it's short. It's not a lot of distance. It could probably go up to a mile or two, depending on its elevation and any obstructions. The higher it is, the farther I can go. But what this one does, it works off of a mesh network. So the more people that own these, even if ours aren't connected, my signal can bounce from you to the next person, to the next person, to my daughter, if there's enough people in between us to make that connection. So normally, like in the DC area, you can talk to anybody in DC no matter what. Now this is good is if the cell phone towers go down. So let's say it's a bomb threat in her school and they shut down the cell phones. I can still communicate with her. Or let's say like 9/11, if you guys are young enough to remember, you couldn't call anybody on a cell phone, but if you had this, you could at least send text messages to somebody, or whatever, and they're encrypted. And so just because I have one and your signal hits mine and bounces off, I still can't read it because I don't have your encryption. So that's what this is. So this will be, she hit the beacon, I'm coming to her. When I get close to range, I can shoot her a text message. She knows I'm in the area. And that'll lead us to the next stage of it. But before we go to the next stage, I'll show you an alternative to this. So this here is about $100, sometimes $140, but you get two of them, one for you and one for someone else. Now, if you want to be cheaper, you can go with this guy here. This is Meshtastic, and it works on the LOR network, LOR. And you have to build these yourself. So this is a 3D printed case. You have to buy the internals, but it's about $30. So if you want to nerd out and do that, and then you can set it up with ATAC, and then you can actually battle track people real time, send messages or whatnot. But it's still kind of the same short range radio signal, and it still works off of a mesh network. So that's this one here. So it's a different option, a little bit cheaper. Unless, I'd rather you stick with this so you don't have to think about it versus trying to nerd out. All right. So now that I sent her the message, she knows that I'm in the area. Now, if she can, what she will do is she will pull out her radio and call me. All right. So this will also be in her back panel. So this here is a GMRS radio. And think of it as the in between your Walmart radio and your ham radio. She wants to get her ham license. Once she does, we'll just replace this radio with a ham radio. Then we can talk, across the country, if not the world. But this one here is still about, they say 5 miles, but I'm going to assume 1 mile. So if she can talk, she will have the option to use this when she knows I'm in the area. So the difference between GMRS and the regular Walmart radio, they're kind of the same, but Walmart radios are open. This one here has a few more frequencies that the Walmart radios can't access. So you kind of have less traffic, so you can kind of have your own, let's say your own private channel almost, because a lot of people don't use it. So when I did get this, is about $70 for 10 years. And that included anybody in your family. So only one person had to get the license, and then everybody else, just shares it. And we'll just all use, you get your own little caller ID or a call sign. And so I'm not going to show it here, but what I have is I just have it labeled on here so she can just look at it and she knows what the call sign is. And you just have to use that every so often, follow regular radio procedures. But so we have that. And so she has hers as number 3. And then I have mine here, which is number 1. And the reason I have them switched is this one here is programmed a little bit differently than this one. So I have mine on scan so I can hear everybody, even people that aren't on our network or frequency, and hers isn't. She just needs to hear me and communicate with me. I don't need her thinking about anything else but what the information that we're trying to give to her. So that's that. Next, what I would do for her is I don't sell these online. I never, this is just something that I sell in the shop. Let's see if we can get it to focus. So here, let's switch cameras. This was a little bit better. So this is my company's MFAC, and it is put together by North American Rescue. So I sell this here in the shop. So what I'll do is I'll break this down, put it in an actual kit, and then I will put this in her bag so she'll have a trauma kit. So she will have this. Now, with that said, she's been begging me to give her CPR classes. So I'm CPR certified with the American Red Cross. So I'm going to give her the CPR AED and child and infant, classes and first aid classes. I'm also certified with USCCA for their first aid. So I'm going to teach her that as well. Then I'm going to teach her to stop the bleed, which is more traumatic bleeding. So I'll give her all those classes. So now she will know how to use everything in here. And then I'll give her the active shooter classes that I was telling you guys about. I'll give her both of them. So she just has options. Yeah, so that'll be with her bag. And I might add a map of her location and a list of phone numbers. So let's say if her cell phone is dead or anything like that, she'll at least have an actual analog copy of phone numbers and, a map of the area. And speaking of her cell phone dying, I will also probably include a battery bank in there for her so that she can charge all this gear up. This here, I haven't used it. Yeah, number 3, I haven't used it in over a year, and it still has a full charge. And it's already preset for the radio channel that I need her on. So that'll be her bag. Now, this bag here, if you guys follow me on IG, I bought this bag for the Gray Man series that I've been doing. And I was going to use it for that, but now I'm going to use it more as a bag to go and get my daughter, or to respond to an active shooter, I guess would be the best thing to call it. So this bag is by Vertex. I do not know the name of it, but it's their brand new bag that just came out. So this bag will be set up the same. It also has, so where's her bag? So with her bag, it also has this luggage pass-through here. So if need be, you can, Captain America, use it as a shield or whatnot. And that little hard plastic in here, supposed to be slash proof or puncture proof. And then this here is supposed to be slash proof. So you can kind of use it to parry with knives. So with that said, back to my bag. So this here is my bag. It also has the same back panel as hers. So I'm not sure what I will put here in mine, but I'll probably figure it out. My ballistic panel goes on the inside, unlike hers. So this here is for water right now. Since it's going to become a response bag, I'm not going to need filtration. I might just keep the water bottle, but I won't need this stuff in here, to filter water or whatnot. So we'll figure it out. So in the top compartment here, I have the same med kit, but I already have it broken down into this pouch. I have this face mask, used for COVID or just used to cover my face, multicam black. Let's see here. And then in the quick access part, you just rip that open. I have this here, which is duct tape. It's flat. It's just a a flat roll of duct tape so it's easy to store. In this little zipper compartment here. So this is also Velcro. So if I want to stick some stuff up here to just for easy access, I can do that. So in here is a headlamp. Like I said, it's going to be more of a gray man bag, escape and evade type of thing. And then these gloves will probably remain in here. So these are 511 gloves, with the hard knuckles or whatnot. So these will probably stay in there. This has a laptop sleeve, but the star of the show is this guy here. So this here is my MK or MCK Gen 2. So, and it also has the HoloSun. Let's see if we get that in there. It has the HoloSun HS403C on there with 2 MOA dot, and it opens up. And what this does is this receives my EDC. So my EDC is here. We got cat hair all over it. Is my Gen 5 Glock 19. So as you can see, it is empty. All right. So basically what this does is I insert my EDC into here. And it didn't lock. It locked, but it didn't connect. There we go. Nope, let's get it right. We need to get this part stuck on there. There we go. So it locks into place just like that. So now my pistol is in. So if I need to rack around, I can just pull back here on this charging handle, rack around, and it's ambidextrous. All right, now what this allows me to do is with this pistol alone, if you guys don't know, a bullet can go up to 1 to 5 miles without any obstruction. It can keep going. I've actually shot this pistol 300 yards, just, offset aiming with nothing on it. So what this is going to allow me to do together is I can make more accurate shots at longer distances. So I can kind of treat this as a SB, as an AR style pistol almost. So, I can get, better control and get more accurate shots at a longer range. So that's what this guy's for. And it folds over nice and short. And the reason I got it was I ended up wanting to put my AR pistol, my 300 Blackout in the bag, but it doesn't fit. But this guy here fits perfectly. And you can't even see it in there. So I have probably a good, few more inches in there. So it'll probably stay in there. I'll probably add some other stuff to it. So that's that. Now, like her bag with the Molly panel, this one here has it as well. So I just pull these down and I can just rip this. So as you can see, I have pepper spray there now. I'm probably going to remove that. And we're going to keep the 6 mag pouches here. And what I'll end up doing is, since it's offset already, I'll just end up putting the radio here, sort of just kind of live there in a radio pouch. And so that will be here, nice, covered discreetly. And then what I will add is this here is a battle board. So this here is a battle board, and it's multicam black. This is their leaf. So I bought this a while back just because I like Battleboard. I have a lot of their stuff. And I was just going to use it for maps and just training purposes. You can use map pins right on it and erase it or whatnot. So similar to hers, where she's going to have the little, map and then phone numbers, I'll have the same thing. So my map will say, let's have location 1, 2, 3, 4 on it. So she can say, hey, I'm at location 1. I know exactly where to go. She can say, hey, I'm at location 2. I know exactly where to go. She can say, hey, I'm with Sarah. I can look up here. Okay, there's Sarah's number. I can call Sarah or call Sarah's parents. And so this here just kind of live in the bag, and that'll be it. All right. So that's basically what I have in mind right now with her bag. So like I said, this event just happened yesterday. I'm sure that what I do will change. I'll keep you guys updated. I'll do another video once everything comes in and I kind of put everything together. And I'm sure the media is going to do what the media does. They're going to vilify one person, vilify one group, and do whatever and whatever. You know, I don't care about that. What I care about is keeping my child safe and keeping myself safe. And I'm assuming that's what you care about as well. So let the other people worry about the politics and the gun debate and whatnot, you know, but I'm going to keep moving forward. So, you know, hopefully you guys like this. Please like, share, and subscribe. And you guys just, hey, watch your six. All right. Have a good day.